What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to the 5th episode of Monster Girl Doctor. This one's titled The Centaur with a Sprain. Which is interesting because I thought we were going to be moving on to the Harpy. We just met the Harpy, we just solved an issue with her, now we'd be introduced to her. Right? Unless we are going to be introduced to her, but she's not the main focus of the medical attention that's going to be towards the centaurs. And I believe it's going to be, was it Kay and Orna? Was it Orna? Lorna, not Orna. I was close. Kay and Lorna. Those are the two specifically. I can't remember which one's got the sprain, but I think from the preview, I think it's one of those two. Some of the people that follow around Thessalia are the one we helped in episode 1. So we're going to be helping them out with a sprain. Let's hope it's not too bad, or, you know, I mean, God, that's a very sad reality, isn't it? Horse breaks leg, you have to put it down immediately like that. It's like, ooh, it's not nice to think about that. That's still something that does technically happen somewhat frequently. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, the weather right now is still horrible. Like, it's come down to about 19 degrees Celsius for those that still use Fahrenheit for some reason. It's come down to 66, which in of itself isn't that bad. But you got to remember, it's 4 AM and it's 92% humidity. Yay. God, it's horrible. It really is. I don't know if it's better or worse than yesterday. We'll see after I've sat in front of a bright light and a computer for an hour and see where I'm going. Thankfully, this is the only episode we're doing today. So last time, we had a focus on Sapphe. We have more backstory between her and Glenn. A lot of backstory, actually, which was very meaningful and well done. Like, this show doesn't deserve that level of backstory, but it got it, so I'm very much happy with that. Sapphe was hiding a harpy egg that was abandoned, and as it turns out, that this group of bandits that ultimately came and attacked the practice, they are slavers who kidnap the harpies and then sell their eggs as food, naturally. And we later learn that this group is very much fanatical in their beliefs that interspecies cooperation and living together, even though that's what the war has basically concluded, is that that should be the way of things, they don't believe that. So I imagine a lot of them probably are from the army and such, and therefore were fighting on the side of, you know, we should not be working with the monster girls, or monster people in general, I should say. But they still believe that even after this settlement, and they see, well, this city that Lady Scully has developed, or helped develop, I should say, as basically an eyesore, and it goes against everything they believe. So they use harpies still in this way because they see them as just a source of delicacies. And then through the backstory, we learn that Sapphe, she has an incurable disease or illness or whatever, which I think is heavily hinted at being, oh, I'm in love and nothing could ever cure that with Glenn. I mean, it seems obvious. And that she was actually trained as an assassin so that if the deal, because she was here on a deal, they sent someone to their family as a deal, if anything were to happen, she could take out the family. And we later learned that the reason why Glenn knew this already as a child, and part of the reason why Glenn took interest in monster medicine and healing monsters is because one of the workers in Glenn's family tried to poison Sapphe. And so he took care of her and healed her up, and that's where he got the interest for. And this was really the starting point of their entire relationship, which is very, very well done. I very much enjoyed that backstory. We saved the harpy that had the egg was stuck in whatever tract it was called. I forget what it's called. Where is it? Let's see. Impacted egg from stress. That's what it's referred to. Okay. It's impacted. I need to remember that term. So yeah, Sapphe got a little thirsty at the end after she'd been saved, but she was still a bit out of it, so it was the best idea. She just slept. And it was a nice holding of the tail moment as well, which is very, very nice. So, that leads us on to Centaur with a Sprain. We're going to be getting more centaurs. Can't say that's a bad thing. Maybe we'll see the harpy. Maybe we'll be introduced to her. Who knows? So, as always, let's not knock my drink over, that would be bad. These are time-based reactions, so bottom left of the screen you go see the time for the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play, and then I'll play, you start the episode, I start the episode, we'll be in sync. Watching the Crunchyroll version, link in the description. Wait a week if you don't have the subscription, and it becomes free to watch. And, yeah, I think that's everything I need to say. So, let's get into episode number, what was it, 5? Yes, 5, I just said it. Long day. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, play. Aha, we traveling. Very bumpy. Okay, so we're taking a trip with them. Wonder where they're going. And that is Kay and Lorna up ahead, good. Oh, we're going to the Harpy Village, okay, cool. Yes. And it looks like you're carrying a bunch of stuff on the back as well, so... Well... I'm sure they're only going to get more ridiculous. Yeah, I'm sure. Referring to the specific one? Illy, yes. Okay, so we will probably see her at this point. Lost the ability to fly, wow, okay. Very mistreated. How do we help with that, I wonder? Wonder if we can help with that? I mean, prosthetics are a thing, but I'm not sure if this world could do it. Good for you, Tasalia. Maybe he's into that. You would be surprised. That's all I'm going to say about that. You would be surprised what men can be into. Sweat is not the most bizarre thing they're into. Sounds like a dragon. Oh boy, avalanche. Oh, damn. Or is this how the spraying's gonna happen? Okay, it's not getting up. Yep, this is how it happens. Yep, looks like that front left is buckling under her weight. This is bad. Alright, OP time. I've said it before, but this show is way better than I ever thought it could be. And like even the CG usage, like for the fairies and like the wide shots when they were traveling across the mountain, it's not intrusive enough for me to be bothered by it at all. There's Illy. We still haven't met Cyclops either. I believe she's a blacksmith though. His harem of patience will forever grow. Zilly. I mean, she's flying in the OP, so maybe we can help. And there's Lady Scotty. Wonder if we'll end up having to perform anything on her. I wonder. Maybe that'll be the first time we actually hear her. Is when she moans, probably. Ooh, the fracture would be even worse. How are we gonna get her there? I mean, you had no control there. Ah, the harpies. Awesome. All right. Very nice. She's probably going to get there quicker than all of you, so... The Harpy Village. I spotted one of the elders up there in the tree. Cold? Windy? Cold. Mm-hmm. Alright, here we go. He's the actual elder. Cool. Mm-hmm. Peculiar rumblings, huh? I wonder what's causing them. Guest house, okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice buildings, actually. Ooh. Okay. That's a good sign, at least. Just... no, that's how you actually break it. Right, and you might actually break it this time. Mm-hmm. Ooh, onsen. I mean... onsen episode? Just saying. Getting the onsen with a harpy girl? With Tasalia and Sappho? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, we got a lot of harpies to get through, haven't we? Good God. But they're just checkups, for the most part. I mean, yeah. When was the last time they had a doctor visit? I mean... hey, aren't those the ones we saved? Yeah, it is, alright. Well, some of them at least. Uh-huh. Sure, I see. So he's going to specifically go looking for her, probably. Oh? Where? She underwater? She's swimming? She's spaced out, okay. She was spacing out. Mm-hmm. Good, good. Hmm. War orphans, okay. All linking back to the war. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Arte? That's a different show. She didn't. You just spaced out. Mm-hmm. There's something more on her mind right now. Alright, ad break. We back. Aggressive eating. And then she cut herself as well. And mm-hmm. How many pulls you go for? Jesus. I mean, she's a big girl. She probably needs a lot, to be fair. Such as unthinkable. Air carrier. That's pretty fancy. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. But that doesn't explain everything. Not surprising. Rich girl problems. Wow, okay. Bribe your problems away. Jesus. Uh. Uh. Terrible. Good, terrible Sappy. You're terrible, and you're terrible, Celia, for suggesting it. Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. Fair. Alright. Wonder what's gonna be going on here. I don't think it's actual medical condition. So what can you do about that? Hmm. Unlikely. Hmm. Hmm. Why do I... Hmm. Huh? Huh. Putting blinders on her? I mean, physically maybe, but mentally? Who knows? I mean, yeah. Hmm. She's in her own head. I love how Glenn's picture there. I mean, it is, but you're not able to deal with it. I like that scene though. The visual effects they put on everything. Oh, interesting. Hmm. Right. Okay. I think I've heard about this somewhere. I don't know if it's just like horses or if it applies to other animals, but like covering their eyes can immediately make them calm or something like that. Can't quite remember, but anyway. What now? Huh? Of course. Oh my god. We went BDSM on this. Okay. Oh god. We went BDSM with this. Yes, that's the correct face. uh, sure, that's what we'll call it. Uh-huh. Discipline is correct. I bet Tasalia's jealous right now. Well, not all the weight's been lifted, I can promise that. Somehow this works. Don't ask me how this is meant to work, but maybe. Even Glenn doesn't quite know what to say. I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right, so it's not a complete blindfold. She can still see partially through it. Wonder if it's the shade. I don't know how is meant to work, but I'll look it up in a bit. We're almost at the end, actually. This episode's gone real quick. So horse blindfold? Question mark? While she's tied up. Yeah. Don't mind my BDSM slave on my side here. Thank you, Kay. Don't imply that about Glenn. Don't follow along with this, Kay. Oh no, I see that smirk. I see that smirk. That's not what they're talking about. Oh god. Holy cow. Safe? Forget her. Safe's gonna kill you. Sure. Wow, the double ear blow. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep, they're gonna attend to something, alright. God. Seriously, where is Safe? How is she not here? Yeah. Wow. We made a break for it. Sure, just teasing. Bullshit. Your state already suggests that. Wow. Glenn's actually flustered by this. I love it. Wow. That's how we ended it. Okay. You know, after the BDSM thing, I was going to say, you know, they were actually kind of light on the sexual suggestion. Like, they made the BDSM reference, but that was about it. Then that scene happened, so they didn't go quite as light on it. But to be fair, they have been a bit less suggestive than previously. Compared to, I don't know, fingering a mermaid's gills, for example, but, well, he went down on Kunai and the harpy, technically. That's what it looked like with that, so maybe it's not any different. I don't know. Good episode, though. I'm going to look up this horse blindfolding thing just to see if it's actually true and if it applies to other animals where I maybe heard it. Ah, something in my eye. That's better. No, it isn't. I hate that I have relatively long eyelashes for a male. Thankfully it's only the ED, so I'm not really missing anything. Alright, preview time, what's next? Got like 12 seconds. Harpy. Ooh. Shedding a lot of feathers. Alright. The harpy who couldn't fly. But she does fly at some point, okay. So yeah, next episode we're going to be dealing with the harpy. We just had a reason to go to the place where the harpies live and give a reason for us to be here in the first place. Good. Makes sense. I like the little setup there. Okay, so... Whoops, let's not hit the mic. Horse blindfold purpose. A fly mask or fly cap is a mask used in horses to cover their eyes, jaw, and sometimes ears and mouths to protect from flies. Semi-transparent and made from a mesh, allowing the horse to see and hear while wearing it. So it's meant to be a fly mask? Trainings respond to rains not only sight, being treated by a vet, apparently that helps, for calming down. Yeah, I know blinders. Those are to restrict range of vision. I know about those. Horses usually react negatively to blindfolds and have to be gradually introduced to them before they need it. So yeah, it wasn't actual like full-on blindfold. They were implying that it was like a mesh thing. Although it, from the outside, it looked like full blindfold, but from inside it appeared to be like mesh. So I'm going to assume it's for calming down. I'm not sure how that actually works. It's usually only for life-threatening emergencies that they use it to calm them down. Because I don't think they were implying that she was troubled by flies or anything. I don't think that was the purpose of it. But I'm not quite sure what the blindfold animals. I guess I should phrase it better. I'm not looking for a blindfold that is an animal shape. Why do animals get blindfolded? So yeah, again, it's all talking about blindfolds can ease the stress both for the horse and yeah. So it's used for calming a horse, although apparently it's like rare and it's not something you can just do immediately. You have to slowly introduce or something. Interesting. I have heard that like covering sight does something for calming certain animals down. Like there's like tricks that you can do to like immediately calm any animal. Like I think there's one for like cats or lizards, like certain hand motions like on the back of their head. I think there's one for rabbits as well. I remember seeing some strange YouTube videos about being able to like just completely calm an animal that might be feisty. You just hold it in there and then you just go basically limp and are like almost asleep, but they are still looking and conscious. Which makes you think what must be going through their head when that happens to them. Are they panicking? Or do they not know? It's kind of creepy when you think about it that way. But anyway, next time we are going to be dealing with the harpy who couldn't fly. And I guess she is massively traumatized from her experience, plus having the impacted egg. She's worrying. She's locks herself away. She's shedding a lot of her feathers, either naturally or through stress, is just losing all of them. So now we're going to be helping her out and allowing her to fly once more. Cool. Very good episode, again. Enjoyable. Did not expect the BDSM. I'm not gonna lie. BDSM was not what I expected when we were dealing with a sprained ankle this episode. But whatever. Glenn almost got completely sandwiched. I mean, think about the weight. Like, horses are big, powerful creatures. Imagine just the sheer physical strength of being squished between two like that was. Just saying, before you even account for human physicality and things like that, just how much weight they are and have behind them. Just, that's all I'm saying. Also, no, I'm not going to say that one. I'm not going to say that one. It doesn't apply here. We're dealing with girls. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm very much enjoying this show. Like I said, it's put together thoughtfully and very well to have a cohesive storyline for the world that our characters conveniently slot into at different points. Like, we talked about how centaurs were impacted during the war, how they came to be under Tessalia's service. We've seen how Safae and Glenn were part of the war, even though they had no real intention of being in the war. They were just part of the political ties that went into it. Like this is a really, really well developed series. Very good backstory. Fairly funny when it wants to be. can be serious at moments. Not like super serious, like something like, I don't know, any of these shows, like Violet or Silent Voice or anything like that. It's like, it's never going to be that serious, but it can have its moments, which is fair. And, yeah, the sexual innuendo is, it's always present. So thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, as per usual. Helps grow the channel out, which is very, very important right now. We're fast approaching 250 subs, which I think we can make by the end of the season. I think Mr. Love's Queen Choice is mostly getting me there. That show is very, very popular this season. Did not expect that one. Leave your comments what you thought of the episode. You can also go to my Discord to have a more in-depth discussion about this show or any of the shows I watch on this channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe so we can hit that 250 sub goal. See you next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Summer 2020 lineup that is all organised on my channel in playlist format. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.